welcome back to Irish Wifey TV. I hope you all are keeping on well. So in today's video, I'll be talking about reasons why I hate living in England. And you all know, living in a country, there are some certain things that you obviously like, and there are things that you would definitely not like. And I've obviously made a video about things that I like about living in England. And if you haven't checked it, please do me a favor and check it after watching this one. So before we continue, if today is your first time coming, or if today is your first time seeing my face, thanks for coming. And do me a favor, hit on the red subscribe button and turn on your notification bell on, so each time I upload the video you will be notified. So the very first thing that I hate living in England is the fact that the people in England love swearing. Basically, they swear in every sentence they make. They are saying something and the next thing that you just hear is swearing. And sometimes you're asking yourself, like, is it like if you make a sentence without you swearing, is it like it's not English that you actually just said, or is it like you must swear? So that's something that I do not really like. And again, when they are upset, my dear, just get your ears ready, because the words that you'll be hearing, like all the swearing words that you'll be hearing, it will be like, you know, and for that reason, I do not like living in England. The second reason is the fact that it's quite expensive over here. It's actually really expensive. Like, if you want to have a proper meal, in the restaurant, then basically you should be expecting to spend like £30 or more, at least £30 if you have to eat a proper meal and have a drink just for one person. Things are very expensive, and the rent as well are quite expensive. So living in England is quite expensive. So that's another reason that I do not like. The third reason why I do not like living in England is the fact that they changes their law every year. Like last year they changed their law, and I haven't even finished like thinking or reading the laws. This year obviously they're going to change the law. So it's like every year they change the law. They just keep implementing new laws, you know. So that's another reason why I do not like living in England. The fourth reason is the fact that I think the English people or the British people are not that friendly. Yeah, especially the young generation. The older generation are quite friendly, especially to me. And obviously in my area where I live, you know, in the morning you just go out. Obviously you don't need to know them, and you don't need to know them. There is always someone that will be saying good morning to you. When I talk of the older generation, I'm talking about people like in their 60s or their 50s upward. They are quite friendly as compared to like the young generation or the younger generation. You know, I find it a little bit difficult to communicate with them or to start a conversation with them, if that actually makes sense. And sometimes even they hardly look at you in the eyes. You know, sometimes they'll be busy punching their phone or reading the newspaper, or sometimes even if they really have to look at you, obviously they'll be giving you this fake smile, like, you know when someone is smiling but it's really like it's not genuine, you know. So that's what I've noticed with the younger generation. But the older generation, they are quite friendly, even with the kids. You can go to the post office and they come in, you know, they are trying to, you know, have a conversation with your kids, which is so nice. And that's something that I like about the older generation as compared to the younger generation. And the next reason why I do not like living in England is the fact that I think they hardly promote someone in the job sector. Let's say you can be working in a company for 10 years, 50 years, 25 years, 30 years. Obviously, they won't really promote you. You will just be working under. What they might do is like maybe each year they can add £1 to your salary, but promoting you, like for you to climb a ladder, is something that is somehow difficult, you know. If I'm wrong, then please do let me know at the comment section. So the next reason is about pets. And do not get me wrong, I haven't got issue with people having pets, but to me it's just that I can't stand a dog, you know, because sometimes you might go out, let's say to the shop or to the park or just around the street, and you find dogs sniffing you around. That's something that I do not really like, because to me, I don't believe in any relationship between a human and a dog. So that's something that I do not really believe. So I'm so scared of dogs as well, you know, because when they get upset, obviously they are not going to be your friend. So that's something that I do not like as well. And the next reason is paying of the tax. Like in England, you pay tax on everything. Even like the fact that you have to sit in your house and watching the TV, you definitely need to pay your tax. You need to pay the tax, you know, the TV license. And if you don't pay it, it's been considered as a criminal offense. So that's another reason why I do not like living in England. The next one is the weather. I do not really like the weather. Obviously, it rains nearly every day in England. Even right now, it's raining outside, you know. So that's really another reason why I do not like. And sometimes when you're going out, you know, if the weather is really unpredictable, you don't even know what to wear, because 1 minute is raining, the next minute is sunny, the next minute is snowing. And the December period, you know, Christmas period, the weather is quite cold, and I do not really like it, because to me, celebrating Christmas, everyone is just indoors, you know, it doesn't really sound like something is happening in the world. So, and the last reason, last but not the least, is the fact that I'm not going to generalize on this point, but I'm going to say that some of the British people, or some of the British people are quite dirty. Let's say you're on the public transport, and someone is eating like burger and having a drink. Sometimes they just finish eating and just drop it there and walk away, you know. Or sometimes even they might be sitting and they put their dirty shoes, like very very dirty and muddy shoes with holes there. They will just put it on the seat. And even if you want to sit there, sometimes they'll just be like, you know, they'll just be busy with your phone, reading the newspaper. They won't even look at your face, like to feel like, you know what, maybe I should put my feet down. They just, you know, to some of them, they don't even care. And as well, they might be chewing their gums and just drop it there for someone else to, you know, to smash it. That's something that I really consider really disgusting and disrespectful. So that's the end of my video. I hope you do find this video so interesting. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like my video, and subscribe to my channel. And again, you can leave me any comment at the comment section. Feel free to say whatever you want to say at the comment section. You know, this is a public how am I going to say, this is a public, you know, channel. Everyone is free to say whatever thing they want to say. So do feel free to leave whatever thing you think is wrong or is right about what I just said. And please be nice to me down at the comment section, and catch you in my next video. Bye bye.